Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about something incredibly funny. Brazil is suing Nintendo. So before I dive into this, still on sick leave, still on painkillers, so I'm really sorry if I'm a little bit disjointed today. So let's dive into the story. This is an article by Game Rant. Brazilian agency formally notifies Nintendo over console bricking EULA clause. Oh boy! Oh, I knew it. I was just waiting for the moment. Um, because I already talked about how scary the second-hand market is going to be. But it's not only the second-hand market that's incredibly scary right now because of bricked Switch 2s, because Nintendo's bricking them left and right. Apparently, that's why I'm not showing the article. Some people, because of their nicknames, which even I'm a little bit skeptical of, but at this point I believe it because Nintendo is just, I can just say they're malicious right now because they're going left and right. They're in a war against their own fan base. They're in a war against Palworld and are being really anti-customer, anti-consumer, which is incredibly bad. So I am giving the people a benefit of the doubt when they say they've been bricked because of their nicknames. So, but this one, wait. And also, it goes even further. Uh, it now is also incredibly scary to buy your Switch 2 in your local market. So for us in Germany, it's something like MediaMarkt, something like Saturn, even though it's the same company. Um, it might extend to Amazon as well. We don't know yet, but it might. Because people have bricked consoles and are returning them to the stores because you can do that. And you can't really let me go back like this. You can't really expect from the 50-year-old employee at your local market to know that Nintendo is screwing over their customers and are bricking the consoles irrevertibly. So they're just looking at the thing. Okay, it looks good physically. Uh, Turning them on. Okay, it turns on. So that's apparently fine. And some people bought their, well, new Switch 2 on a discount because it was opened already. Coming home, turning it on, trying to input their data for their account, and it doesn't work. Yeah, well, now it's getting. Oh, this is so bad. Again, my thing for that is a company should not be able to do something like this. Sony tried this a couple of years ago with the PS5s, and Brazil again was there to be the heroes of the moment. Thank you, Brazil. And it didn't work out for Sony. So I don't think this is also going to work out well for Nintendo. But we're going to talk about that in a moment. But this is so incredibly bad that it's not even. Oh, well, it is funny. But yeah, let's go into the article. Again, this is by Game Rant. Nintendo's end user license agreement tied to the Nintendo Switch 2 console has reportedly been deemed abusive. I don't know why Game Rant is saying abusive, because it is abusive. We are buying a console, we are buying a handheld. It should be ours and not the company's. I haven't bought my Skoda car and no one from Skoda can come to my car and just drive away with it because I did something that was in the EULA, and they said, no, 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 you're not allowed to drive after midnight. It's the Gremlins rules, no feeding after midnight until 6 a.m. So yeah, that's just not possible. Well, it is, but that's a whole other can of worms. But yeah, by a Brazilian consumer protection agency over the company's ability to permanently disable the Switch 2 units of users who Nintendo has found to have violated the contract. The agency has reportedly put the company on official notice over its Nintendo Switch 2 policies, which it claims violate Brazilian consumer protection laws. Yes! Yes! Oh, this is so good. This is so funny to me. Because I was just waiting for a country to swoop in and see this is fucked. This is not something that should be in a EULA for a product that you buy, for a physical product. My phone is my phone. I bought this. Yeah, following the console's worldwide launch on June 5th, it's not even a month, sales of the Nintendo Switch 2 broke historic records. Yeah, they did, because there are a lot of people who wanted one, me included, and I cancelled my pre-order. I'm not going to buy one as long as this shit is raging on and we get an OLED version with a Zelda print on it. Nearly tripling the day one sales of PlayStation 4 units set in 2013, according to insider estimates. Exact sales figures related specifically to Brazil are unclear, but demand has obviously been high, as available units sold out 2 days ahead of the console's launch, as reported by Nintendo Soup. While the popularity of the Nintendo Switch is evident in Brazil, some of the provisions of its end-user license agreement have reportedly caught the attention of Procon SP. Probably because someone at that agency probably has a Switch 2 and saw this and was like, huh, this is wrong. Or their kid has already a bricked console and then they looked into it. This is a story for the ages. I love it. The Sao Paulo-based branch of Brazil's Consumer Protection and Defense Program. As pointed out by Technoblog, Nintendo maintaining the ability to terminate user accounts and to render its consoles permanently inoperable without giving a valid reason is a violation of the nation's Consumer Protection Code section blah, which under its own language seeks to meet consumer needs to respect their dignity, health and safety, to protect their economic interests, to improve their quality of life, and to ensure transparency and harmony in consumer relations. Thank you, Brazil. Another supposed legal clash reportedly raised by Procon SP is the EULA's provision prohibiting consumers from filing lawsuits against Nintendo. This is another so funny thing. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love this so much. We're going to talk about this in a moment. Brazilian protection agency deems... Nintendo has maintained that the provisions in questions, which were added about a month before the Switch 2's launch, were put in place as anti-piracy measures. This should be in quotes and not abusive. Come on. Nintendo warned players it could brick their Switch or Switch 2 consoles if any unauthorized modding had been detected, and the nondescript language used in the EULA was likely put in place as a catch-all that could avoid technical loopholes that potential pirates could use to sidestep any specific regulations. Also incredibly funny because Brazil has the income, apparently, I have no idea. I know I could Google it, but I'm going to trust sources right now. let's say the income in Brazil is not that high, the buying power is not that high. So that's why there is a lot of piracy there for media, as not many companies are willing to put a regional equivalent in there. It's just, yeah, this is the price, which obviously is bad. This is an issue we have in Europe because in Greece, the buying power of the euro is not as high as an example here in Germany, which is really bad, of course, for the people in Greece. But also, then again, a 60 euro game is 60 euros in Germany, is 60 euros in Greece, which obviously is bad. And yeah, I think Brazil is doing something really, really good here. Thank you, Procon SP, for stepping up. The official notification had reportedly been sent to Nintendo on June 26th, 2025, and reports state that Nintendo's agreed to officially respond to Procon SB's legal concerns within 20 days of that date. Oh boy. Meanwhile, the license agreement's language has caused other problems in the used console market, as customers have been warned against buying used Switch 2 consoles due to the possibility of Nintendo having already rendered them permanently inoperable. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's the article. This is so funny to me. So, I just hope, first of all, thank you, Brazil. I bow my head to you. I would bow, but my back is just not flexible enough for this motion today. Let's just hope this will change in a couple of days again. Otherwise, please help me with the channel that this can be a second income, because I'm a little bit scared that my chronic illness is going to render me unable to do my job in environmental protection as a lab technician. Yeah, that would be really bad because I have no other income. But yeah, we basically knew that this is going to happen because Nintendo can't do this. Nintendo is stepping way over everyone's feet. They're stepping on our feet with this EULA, and it's just so bad. This was one of the reasons why I also cancelled my pre-order for the Switch 2. And again, I was so excited. But the more I hear about the Switch 2 and the screen and the EULA and everything else, how bad Mario Kart is, Mario Kart's latest update that made even the Nintendrones furious is hilarious. Oh my god. And oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's going to be really, really scary on how this is going to evolve if Brazil is going to lose, which I don't think, because they won against Sony a couple of years ago with the PS5, and they're going to win against Nintendo as well. So again, I bow my head, Brazil. We can just hope that Europe is also going to go against Nintendo. I'm just hoping that someone's kid is also going to have a bricked console. Hopefully, I really hope so. Oh my fucking god, that would be so incredibly funny if one of them buys a new Nintendo Switch 2 on the market and it comes home and it's bricked already. Oh, that would be incredibly funny. Please, please let it happen. And yeah, while we're talking about Europe, before I end this one, I'm going to put this one in the description box as well. Stop destroying video games, stop killing games. Very, very important. I'm going to put this in every video as of today. We're over 3/4 in. We're missing about 230 signatures right now as of recording this. We have until the end of the month. We can do this. This is not a guarantee that things will go our way. But I'm going to stay positive here. I'm going to say this is still something incredibly good for us as gamers. Even though it will put eyes on the issue, we will not be it will not be the best outcome we hope for, but it will put eyes on the issue. It will do something. I believe that. I doubt that we will get everything we want, but we will get some things. And for that, I will fight. I will fight for this. And yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm going to record Near Replicant later today for the channel as a Let's Play. Tomorrow we are going to talk about the future of consoles with the PlayStation 6 on the horizon, with Microsoft doing something. I don't know what their next console is going to be called, as at this point no one knows. This is so bad. But it's going to be really, really interesting about the future of consoles. And again, I'm a little bit scared of that. But there is something that I have to put a positive mark on Nintendo. Yes, credit where credit is due, but criticize where it's going to be needed. And Nintendo has a lot to be criticized right now. But again, thank you so much for being here with me today. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say and talk a little bit more with you about the topic. I forgot how to do an outro. I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.